Hey, it's Adam with ROAS Media, and today we're going to look at Sila. I know we looked at them in the past, but I think I have a little bit more to add in context because my old video just went through a couple of ways that they can double their conversions by their advertising, but they came across my desk again because I go through all the advertisers for ductless technology because obviously we do that and we want to study other people and what they're doing and how we can improve ours. So we came across Sila again. So what they're doing initially is very good. So this initial advertisement, where was it? It was in Boston, Massachusetts. So it was a specific to Boston, and this is where our software picked them up advertising for ductless in Boston. Go ductless with your HVAC ductless for zero money down. So headline matches, ad matches what they're looking at. Singleton mini splits. Yeah, so the headline ad matches all looks pretty good, and it's going to a ductless page on their website. But it's picking up my location, which is good because I'm not in the Boston area. I didn't. So if I change my IP address to be in Boston, I'll probably pick up that up too. So that's a good indicator that they have technology in there that even if they're in my area, say they're in my area, mass save rebates are in Boston. They're not in my area. But regardless, I'm in the industry, so I know that people in my position who are buying the stuff don't actually know that they're going to be surprised when they don't see a $10,000 rebate because in our area in Baltimore, there are no rebates. So I would get rid of that. I would have it custom to locations. So I would play off the location that your website picks up into your advertising and into your landing pages as well. So you can do that just a quick code in your website. So everything looks good on the surface of what they're doing, but it's not their website isn't geolocated to my location, and they could be doing a little better. So they can literally double their conversions on their website by just getting rid of the head bar here and the footer here. So getting rid of all the outbound links on their advertising can double their conversions, even if the landing page isn't that great, doesn't convert that well. But I'm guessing it does for them because they use it. Well, maybe it doesn't, but maybe they're not testing it, and maybe they have low threshold for what's working. For us, I have a standard of at least 10% conversions on that specific advertising or higher. The reason being is because we highly target the keywords. We use only phrase match and exact match. We stick with phrase match initially and then narrow down to exact match to match up the keywords in the landing pages a little better, plus with ads a little better, get the quality score up, cost per leads go down, cost per conversion go down. So that's what we do over the long term. But initially, all phrase match to figure out what keywords are converting well, which ones aren't. So 10% is a decent amount of conversions, but they can do it pretty simply, and I'll show you really quickly how to do that. So to double their conversions, just get rid of all the outbound links on the page, make sure all this is located to the person in the area that they're in based on where their website's pulling it from. So I've changed it to Boston. I don't remember. Maybe this is Boston. Nah, not available. Anyway, everything should change on the page depending on my location. So that would increase conversions. But one tip I can give them is to get rid of the headline or header and the footer. All the outbound links detracts from what they're trying to do. So you can do that pretty simply inside Google Optimize. So I'll walk you through how to do that. So inside Google Optimize, you set up on your website, put it inside your tag manager or in the header of your website, and you can test different things on your website versus another. We usually use it for landing page testing or a campaign testing. So if we're going to have a download, what button works well versus the other. For downloads, for landing pages, it's what template works the best versus the other, single versus, or what structure works best, then the headline, then the copy, all that type of stuff. We test in a specific order, but for here, you want to have a personalization inside Optimize. So optimize.google.com, install on your website, and you can personalize the website based on the person, where they're coming from, the experience you want them to have, all the good stuff. So just name the page you want to do or the experience you want to create on an entire category on your website, a URL, the entire website itself, all the good stuff. So inside here, this is what it looks like. You'll edit the page. And this is editing the page without actually putting it into the code of the page. So once this optimize takes effect, you can set it to however much traffic you want to do that. You can set it to 10%, test 10% versus 90, or whatever you want to do. But typically for a personalization, you do 100% of the traffic coming from a certain source. That's usually how we use it. And this is a what you see is what you get builder. So we go into the back or the front end of the website. Once it loads up, and it's taking forever. Anyway, so I'll be able to go inside here and take out all the outbound links. You have to know, you don't have to really know that much coding. It helps, especially if you need to go edit something inside the website where it's located in the code. So it helps to know a little bit of code, but you don't really need to know it. It's pretty intuitive by itself. Especially if you just need to get rid of a header. That's pretty easy. If you want to change buttons, insert custom JavaScript, a little tougher to do unless you know code. All right, so once it loads up, I will see that I can click around the website and click different things. So this is the main website. I already took away part of the header just for this example so I can preview this example. So I go around different parts of the navigation and different parts of the website, and I can click on what I want to get rid of. So for this bar, this menu bar right here, I would just get rid of the whole navigation. Remove it. All right, so that's done. And any other links I see on the page, I will get rid of. See where this goes. Call us goes to a phone number. Book appointment goes to a box, so that's fine. Book appointment goes to a box again. That's fine. All right. So the footer here, I want to get rid of this box. And I want to get rid of this box because these are all outbound links. The locations are okay. And then I want to get rid of our social links down here. So get rid of this, remove. All right. So now we have removed all of the outbound links and what the, I don't know why that's, okay. One sec. Maybe it's on here a couple times, depending on the screen. All right. So now we've removed all the outbound links, so all the navigation links, all the links inside the text. I didn't see any initially. Let's look again. Let's see if I see any. I don't see any here. None here. All right. So I removed all the outbound links that anybody can possibly click on that I don't want them to do if I'm paying for them to be on my website. If it's an organic visitor, you have a little more leeway because they came there for free for you, even though we do take that seriously, but you have a little more leeway to play with. If you're spending money, you want to get it, especially for a contractor, an immediate ROI. So we would do our best to do that. Yeah, so the navigation isn't actually gone. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to clean this up real quick. Edit HTML. Do I have a nav? So the menu's still here. If I get rid of this whole thing, what does it look like? So I get rid of it down to here. Apply. Let's see what it looks like. I don't like the way that looks, so we're just gonna do it with. Gonna go back. Come on, where's the box at? Hold on. Where is my... There we go. All right. Undo what I did. And HTML. So we're going to keep the actual divider it's in. But we're going to get rid of the menu from the divider. Div, there we go. Let's see if that works. All right, and that's the way I want it to look. So it's not going to have, it doesn't have the menu in there anymore in the code. And I should probably do the same thing here, but I'm not going to worry about it. Save the experience. Done. and you can go in there and test out. It has an interactive mode, so you can test out the experience before you publish it. All right, so back in Google Optimize, you can set the personalization and the type of traffic you want to personalize this experience for. So add targeting rules for the visitors. So target your visitors. Link, and you need to link Google Optimize to Google Analytics, and you can add pages to the experience. So let's say you want to do all the pages that you're advertising. You can make one experience for all the pages. So if the header is the same exact thing on all the pages, just add pages to this, and you can add them to your experience. Customize the audience targeting. So you customize it for your either UTM parameters. So if you want to do certain headers for certain pages, so let's say Facebook is different than Google, which is different than Instagram, you can customize it based on the parameter. Or if this is hooked into Google Ads, you can customize it based on the campaign they come from, the ad account, whatever. So usually we do parameters because everything is tagged, or it should be tagged anyway. And we're customizing this for all our advertising. We're running all our advertising usually to the same landing page. I know that's not the best thing, but usually we do. So we customize it based on parameters. So UTM parameter, search gets this, UTM parameter, Facebook gets this, UTM parameter, this gets that for personalization. That's usually how we do it. But if we're just running Google Ads for this one page, which typically for leads we are, because they have lead forms built in Facebook natively, so we don't have to run leads to the website anymore. We do based on the ads. You can do based on the campaign that it's coming from. So campaigns, you have to pick your ad account. It has to be hooked up to your ad account, and then your campaign, whatever it is. So hopefully this helps you improve your advertising. This is going to take you, it took me 10 minutes to make this video, so it's going to take you 10 minutes to double your conversions on the things that you're advertising right now. So you can hook in Google Optimize and Google Analytics together within a couple minutes, and then optimize the pages based on where people are coming from for your advertising. So if we were Sila and we were advising them on how to double their conversions on this landing page specifically right now without even looking at their ad account, without doing anything else. I know they're doing remarketing, so that's good. They're running ads on Facebook, and they're running remarketing, so I typed in the keyword ductless. You can see that they're running remarketing for these pages. So that's good. What we would do next is optimize the landing pages as of all the information we have right now. If we look into their analytics account or their analytics or their Google Ads account, I'm sure we can find something else. But right now, just getting rid of this header is going to improve their conversions at least by 2. That's the stat out there. It's average. You increase your conversions by 100% if you get rid of the header on your website. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully make more money with it, and we'll talk to you soon.